It's been nearly 10 months since the legendary singer Whitney Houston tragically passed away, but her music lives on in the more than 170 million albums and singles that she sold, which made her one of the world's best-selling artists. Another part of her legacy that's being celebrated is her image. Her sister-in-law and longtime manager Pat Houston is releasing a new book. It's called Whitney, Tribute to an Icon. The book features 130 pictures of Whitney Houston, some never seen before in the past 25 years of her life. And Pat Houston joins us this morning. She's in Atlanta. It's nice to have you with us. Thanks for joining us. This book is absolutely gorgeous. Someone actually stole my copy, and I have to hunt it down this morning. Do you have a favorite picture of Whitney Houston, how you like to remember her?
You know what? I love the still photos of Whitney during the Bodyguard series in the early 90s. Those pictures were absolutely stunning, and it was such a pivotal point of her life, you know, getting married, having a baby, becoming an icon. So those were my favorite pictures.
The one that I love is a picture where she's clearly holding Bobby Kristina as an infant, because I think it just gives you the sense of all the potential that really I think she struggled with down the road. Let's talk about some of the pictures specifically. There's a picture in the bathroom. I want to run that one. Let's throw that up on the screen, guys, first, and we'll talk a little bit about it.
Okay.
That's a great picture. Tell me about that picture.
You know what? That photo was taken by Randy St. Nichols here in Atlanta in 2010. And actually, it was a photo shoot for her world tour. She was absolutely stunning. She was in a great mood. And of course, it helped that the photographer was Randy St. Nichols, because they had such a great relationship, and she just, you know, not only captured the moment, but she captured Whitney, which was absolutely amazing. She had a lot of fun. She was like a little girl.
There's a great picture from the 1990s, which was in New York City, and it really, she looks so young in that shot. Let's show that picture too.
Okay.
Wow. That's one of those pictures. There's another, you know, one of the things that I'm surprised by in this, or stunned by really, in this book, this collection of photos, is just how young she was. When she first started coming on the scene, and for those of us who ran out and bought all her albums in the late 1980s, you see just her youth, and she even, you know, she's not even posing for the cameras really. She's really kind of inexperienced. She looks almost a little awkward as she's doing these, what seem to be kind of publicity type photos.
You know something, there were photographers that worked with her that captured moments in her early years, and then there were photographers that worked with her that captured Whitney. She was such a girl when she first started out, and just so full of life, and one of the most beautiful women that I'd ever seen in my life. I mean, she wasn't just the voice. She had such a phenomenal style about her, and all of that was just conveyed in her, in the photography. And she was just so beautiful, and I was just so privileged just to work with her and be around her.
You know, you're part of this new reality show now, and that's kind of surprised me. One, because it came so quickly after her death, and I would have thought that your family would have been like, no, away from the cameras, away from the celebrity, everybody out of our business, we need a moment. And instead you decided to open yourselves up to the cameras. How's that been going, and why make that decision?
You know something, regardless if we had done a reality show or not, the cameras would always be on us. And there was never, there are no timeables when it comes to grieving, and there are no rules. We're certainly not used to reality, and I'm not talking about the Being Bobby Brown reality show. We did shoot a pilot 2 years ago called Power Brokers that involved the family. So it was just a continuation of just being together as a family, supporting one another, standing with one another. And, you know, even if we don't do a second season and we move on, I think the cameras will always be there just because we are Whitney Houston's family.
You're Whitney's former manager, in addition to being her sister-in-law. Do you think one day you'll be managing Bobby Kristina?
No, I think I would much prefer playing that parental role and just being Auntie Pat. I'll let someone else do that. I'll just be right behind them, making sure she's okay.
Auntie Pat Houston joining us this morning. This book is absolutely, I don't know if folks can see it, it is absolutely gorgeous. And I have to say, whoever stole this out of my office, I'd like it back, because it's my Christmas gift to me. Thank you, Pat, for being with us. We appreciate it.
You're quite welcome. Thank you.